Hey, and welcome to another episode of Community and Home Connection, where we spotlight local businesses in the Owings Mills and Garrison community. My name is Stacy Connor, and today we're speaking with Party360 DMV. I have Melissa here, also known as Mel, and we're going to learn a little bit about her, what she enjoys doing, and the whole Party360 DMV business that she started. So thank you, Mel, for joining us, and let's get into this.
Thanks so much for having me, Stacy. As you have shared with the viewers, my name is Mel. Our company is called Party360. It's a small family-owned business, and what we do is we specialize in 360 photo booths and iPad photo booths. And so we acquired our first machine about November of last year. I'm still sort of in COVID season, so we actually didn't do our first party until March of 2022. So we are fairly new at this.
Yeah.
But we've been really blessed to be getting a lot of great business opportunities to work with some large promoters in Baltimore and in DC. So that's pretty much where we are at and how we got started.
What's the hype around the whole 360 booth? Then I feel like it started off with the whole iPad photo booth, and it's gone to we're now swinging and dancing and all that. So
absolutely, I think it's just a lot of fun. It just adds another level of excitement for your party goers. Folks, they light up when they step into a room and they see that, the host has thought enough to get a 360 booth for the event. Many folks, it's still sort of new technology. So they've seen it on social media, but they haven't actually had the opportunity to experience it for themselves. So they get super excited. And it's like, a nice video clip that they can take home after the event and will essentially have forever to, remember whether it's a 16th birthday party or graduation or baby shower, that's something that your guest is going to have forever. So it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it takes that still photo to a whole nother level.
Next level.
Now you have just a little video and it just shows some of your personality as well. What do you think, because there's so many people who are kind of getting into this space, what makes Party360, what makes it different from some of the other photo booths out there?
Sure. I think the very first thing that we do is we try to offer excellent customer service. We're living in a world, unfortunately, where it's easy to get scammed, or folks in this business, you pay up front. And so it's easy for folks to sort of take your money and deliver poor service. So we are committed to really creating an experience where it's a flat fee for our service. There aren't any hidden fees or things like that. So we really want the focus to be the excitement of having us at your event. And also just, our clients are able to just focus on their event and allow us to do what we do and know that their party goers are going to be in great hands. We're going to be patient with them. We're going to do as many videos as it takes for them to be happy. And then also the second thing that I think distinguishes us from our competitors is our product. I mean, we've just invested in a second 360 photo booth. And so that particular photo booth has a glass platform. So it's see-through when you step on it, and it has a set of LED lights in it, like over 100 or more LED lights in it. And it changes color. So it's very eye-catching again. At evening events or even in a dimly lit room, that's going to be the first thing your eye is going to see. And it gives us a lot of satisfaction to know that, there are a lot of people getting into the business. And so when we wanted to just really choose a product that was going to distinguish us and our clients and their parties from everyone else. And so we've done events now from Baltimore to Virginia to DC,
Wow.
and the clients all say the same thing. We've never seen a booth like that.
Yeah.
So that makes us feel really good.
Yeah.
Like, we're offering our customers this really great product.
Yeah,
So.
and just to see the growth that you've experienced in just a short amount, because it hasn't even a year yet.
No, it hasn't.
I don't know if you guys don't follow her on social, definitely do, because she's always posting stuff. And she and I, we've known each other, but I feel like I've been at some of the events and just
Right.
I've seen the LED light up and all that. Now I just need to have a party.
Absolutely. We are
So
there.
so we could have that done. But what type of events do you do? Is it just birthday parties or?
I have done everything. Our very first event was a Taco Tuesday birthday party.
Oh, wow.
On a Tuesday evening for a 10-year-old boy.
Oh,
so
wow.
We've done everything from Taco Tuesday birthday parties, small private, family events, to family reunions. To recently in DC, we attended a gala, an all-black gala by the A-List of Entertainment, one of the big promoters in that area. And it was almost 1,000 tickets. It was a sold out event. So we've done, everything sort of in between. We've done weddings now. We've done baby showers. So people really, because again, it's a form of photography and videography. You really can use it at any event. As a matter of fact, one of the events that we did was a kickoff event in the spring with Berries by Keisha, who is in Federal Hill. And she has a shop there in Federal Hill, and it was very tight space. But I think that's where having two booths comes in handy. We have two different sizes, so we are able to essentially work in really tight spaces and still get a good video, and still be able to allow, the guests of that event to take home a video clip or have something for social media to say that, hey, we were here,
Yeah, you just answered the question I was about to ask. Is there space limitations that are needed?
So typically, to have a really good experience and setup, we ask that you have a 10 by 8 foot area. But again, depending on if we're using the smaller booth, we can work with a little bit of smaller area. But typically 10 by 8 foot area. We bring professional quality stand lighting, and then having an outlet and Wi-Fi are probably the three most important things to really having a good, successful event. We bring our own, we can provide red carpet, balloons, stanchions to section off the area. And we usually have 1 to 2, typically 2 attendants to make sure that the guest needs are, well attended to.
Yeah. So. And I'm curious, for those of you guys who are watching, have you ever had the 360 photo booth experience? If so, definitely comment below. Let us know what you liked about it. If there's certain things that you would prefer to have, that way, as they're tweaking their business, they can know what your likes and dislikes. Running a business, you're always looking to grow and to get yourself to stand out. So, question I've always been curious, is kind of my own personal question. So I always see it because with the 360 booth, it's always a cell phone that's kind of going around. And my thing is, how do you make sure you keep your charge?
So you can use a cell phone, a GoPro, or even an iPad. So it just depends on the application folks are using and what they feel most comfortable with. We do use 2 iPhones typically. So that's how we avoid running out of, enough battery. Everything is definitely charged the night before. We also have a backup mini generator, like a camping generator that, so they come prepared. Should we have a blackout, your 360 booth is still going to be spinning and lit up because we have a generator.
That's when you're going to want the ones with LED lights.
Right, exactly, especially for the LED booth.
Yes.
But no, so we try to keep 2 of everything. We have 2 power banks. And so, as I said, we have 2 power banks, a small generator, a solar power generator, and we use 2 cell phones as well.
Great. And as a business that services the Owings Mills area, what are some things that you like about the Owings Mills community?
I love the diversity in Owings Mills. I love the parks. Not only is there diversity amongst the people that live here, but there's also diversity in the food, the restaurants. Owings Mills has developed a really great sort of evening atmosphere where you can go over to Metro Plaza, I think it is, and there's an Ethiopian restaurant, an Italian restaurant, and there's a brunch, expectation.
West Indian, you got beer, you got
Indian food.
If you like
Jamaican
eat,
food,
Owings Mills is a spot to come.
It really is. It really has so much diversity.
Yes, it does.
But yet it's still family oriented, and so we really just enjoyed that, about the Owings Mills area for sure.
Yeah, it's one of the things I enjoy about it too. You have your subdued areas where you have like your nature parks and things like that. But you have your restaurants, you have your shopping, and you're only a short distance from the inner city.
Yep,
if you need that
and
city
downtown.
life. Has been your either favorite or most memorable event that you've had so far?
So we just usually really enjoy just, the energy, everyone, we're still kind of living not post-COVID because COVID is here to stay, but we're also closed off and shut in. And so that really is the joy, is just being able to get out and being around quote unquote happy people, people who are celebrating something. The energy is just amazing. One of the things that sticks out in my mind is we did in May a family reunion for a close coworker of mine, and then her mother passed in September of this year. So it was, fortunately, we had not deleted those videos from that event. And so it was really nice to be able to go back and find her mom's video with her granddaughter and send it to my coworker. It's just something that we have to remember her. And she was happy and dancing in the booth with her grandbaby. And it just made me feel really good. This is why we do what we do, because we really are. It sounds kind of cliche, oh, we're creating memories, but essentially we are, a picture's worth 1,000 words, a video is worth 10,000.
It is. So you capture the personality, the expression, the fun that they were having in that moment. Absolutely. And I think you starting this business now versus even a year or so from now, I think people are so looking forward to getting back in person with people. And I think more so now. I think this year, we are more at a comfort level. Last year, we were I don't know if I'm a little mask off, not quite. We weren't quite sure what side of the mask reveal. But I think this year, this type of business is just something that people can just escalate our parties to and our get-togethers.
Absolutely. It's if you don't have a 360 booth at your event, what are you really doing? It really has become a party staple. People just look forward to it. I mean, even office events. I know you work in the real estate industry. I believe you had a corporate event. And they had a 360 photo booth. So it's just a lot of fun.
I had an open house for a fitness studio, and they had a 360 booth.
It's sort of the standard in great party going.
It's kind of expected. So
it is. Don't disappoint your guests. Disappoint your guests. And it's so funny because a lot of times we get these last minute calls where we're starting to get booked up pretty quickly, where our weekends are filling up. So because we are still newer, we do have those last minute openings. So it's always nice to be able to help accommodate someone last minute.
Great. Yeah. So is there anything else that you would like the people to know about you or the business, or got the holiday season coming up?
So if you are thinking about having a holiday get together and you would like to just get a quote on one of our 360 photo booths, you can reach us one of two ways. You can go to our website and click on the book event link. That is free. And we can give you an estimate based on your party specifics. And that's at www.party360.co. Or you can text us. Again, I'm Mel, and my number is 443-652-2128. And then we're also on Instagram as at Party360DMV, like DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And we're on Facebook as well, but most of our hits are through Instagram. On Facebook, you'll find us at Party360, all one word. So
Great, great.
Yeah.
And she'll actually be offering some promotions as well. So if
Definitely.
you leave a review, so you can go to parkbench.com/Owings-Mills. I'll have the link below. And if you can go on there and leave her a review, you can get $50 off November of 2022. You know, holiday season's coming up, so take
Yeah.
advantage of that, but don't wait too long because she'll get booked up. So thank you, Mel,
Thank
for joining us and
you.
taking the
Yes,
time. It's been a pleasure
Absolutely.
learning about the world of 360 booths.
Yes.
So definitely check her out, all right?
Yes, call us.
Well, thank you all, and until next time, have a great one.
Bye.